What is going on, guys? Carter here with Edge Mindset. We got another unboxing for you. I am surprised. That this package is not destroyed. Today is December 30th. This shipped out December 16th. And it took a trip around the U.S. It overshot my state. It went to a neighboring state. Then it went to a couple states over. It was out for delivery in California. I don't live in California. Then it went back to California. Then they sent it back to the state that it originated in. Me and the dealer, the company that sold this to me, thought that it was going to be returned to sender. It did not return to sender. It just started over again. And then it went over to another neighboring state to me. Finally into my state. I assumed something was wrong with it. Maybe it got damaged and that's why they were struggling getting it to me. But that's not the case at all. This is in perfect working order. It's just crazy USPS. If you know, you know who this came from. This is coming from National Knives. Shout out to National Knives. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have a code or I'm not on any programs with them. But they're just kind of a cool, awesome mom and pop type retailer who gets a lot of cool stuff. They kind of fly under the radar a little bit in terms of drops and stuff. So oftentimes you can find things there that are maybe sold out elsewhere. But I assume the owner has been really cool about this whole ordeal. He's been tracking it for me, sending me updates and stuff. Because when it went out for delivery in the wrong state, I kind of sent him a message and I'm like, did this go to the right address? I'm not quite sure. And anyways, he's been really cool, really great. Big shout out to them. They're awesome people. If you can't tell, this is a Hinderer. Now, I've classically said I am not a Hinderer person. Wow, it's just right on the top here. I am not a Hinderer person, but we're going to see if I can change that. We got lots of packing peanuts in here. That's awesome. One thing I don't like about Hinderers, which is a stupid, knife, nerdy, non-important thing, are these boxes. And it's not that I don't like the boxes themselves, it's that I don't like the dimensions. These don't fit in a small USPS shipping box, which for me is the best way to ship. So whenever I sell Hinderers, I have to put it in a box that's way too big, just because the dimensions of this thing is just off by like 1/4 of an inch to fit in anything reasonable. So Hinderer, I know you're watching this, Rick. Please change the dimensions of your boxes for me, because that's what's important here. We've got a sticker with a horse head, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. Hand assembled and tuned by somebody Burger. Is this Mickey Burger? Not sure who that is, but that's awesome. Instructions how to change the tri-way, which is really cool. Oh, the tri-way system. So it looks like it's got the bearings installed, and then you've got, you can do the Teflon washers or the bronze phosphor washers. And I assume, oh, these are to fill the bearing gap so that you could use these. So really cool system that they did here, allowing you to switch between all those. Now, okay, sorry it's taken so long. I'm not a big Hinderer guy. I liked them when they first dropped back in the day. I thought they were cool, but I just never really got into them. But when I came across this, which I was not frickin' intending at all on buying this. In fact, I saw an ad for a Demco at National Knives, and I was like, I bet they're sold out. I just wanted to see if they had any of them in 80/20s. Went over there, and this thing stared me in the face, and I was like, man, this is a configuration that I've always wanted in Hinderers, and I've just never had the drive to actually find one. But I came across it, and so I jumped on it. It is a flipperless, manual only Bowie. Yeah, Bowie. Okay, that was a lame joke. There's two main blades that I really, really like with Hinderers. The Bowie is one, and then the harpoon is the other. I go back and forth on which one I like the most. So being able to find this guy with no flipper in the Bowie, in the working finish, with OD green and bronze, like, come on. Come the freak on. This thing is, oh man, this thing is sweet. Do I like Hinderers now? I can't like any more brands. I can't do it. I can't. I have to not like it. I have to put this up for sale immediately because I can't afford to like any other brands. Just kidding. Very, very cool though from Hinderer. I could talk at length. I don't know. Hinderer knives. Why don't I like them? Why don't I like them? Dumb reasons, really. For the most part, dumb reasons. I don't know. This isn't supposed to be the topic of the video. We're supposed to be looking at this knife. Beautiful bronze, working finish. I think they call it battle bronze, which is essentially just the working finish with anodization over the top of it. You can also get colored anodized lock sides that are just stonewashed, right? So I think those are the only two. They've got the working finish ano, aka battle version, and then they've got just regular stonewash, which is a little bit shinier. Got this OD green going on the other side, which is very, very cool. And of course, this beautiful Bowie blade in S45VN. Now, I've heard some bad things about the heat treat with Hinderers. If anybody can chime in on that, if they have firsthand experience with the heat treatment being poor, soft, I guess is what we want to say more specifically, just that they run it on the soft side. Let me know down below. Is this something that Hinderers actually addressed? Either, said that that's not the case, or fixed if it was, or if that's not. I don't know. But from what I gather, he has a similar philosophy as Ernest Emerson, where he purposely likes to run it soft so that you can sharpen it easier, field sharpen, stuff like that. And of course, a lot of people push back on that, basically saying, how many of your, wow, that's all rusty. That's not good. Why is stuff rusting in there? Ooh, these are all rusty. Whenever you find rust going on, you have to wonder, why? Is there... I'm pretty sure I had these out the other day and they were not rusty. What is causing that? It makes you wonder if you've got some sort of chemical spill or something that's causing it to rust when it shouldn't. Interesting. I'll have to look into that here in a minute. I don't know why these are all rusted up. I swear these aren't though. I don't know. Maybe it was always rusty and I didn't notice. Looks pretty bad though. Where was I? Oh yeah. Hinderer and Ernest Emerson. But basically the response to that is, how many of your customers are really out in the field to the degree that they need to sharpen on a rock? And two, sharpening systems have improved so much over the years with diamond stones. Like the idea, and it's readily available, the idea that it's difficult to sharpen harder steels, I think it's no longer applicable. Why is that not coming out? I got to be smarter than the knife. Have to be smarter than the knife. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Okay, I got to be careful here. I don't want to... There we go. Just needed a little bit of help. Put that in there. Kind of cool. Different color though. Who cares? That's fine. It's cool it comes with the tabs. It's cool that it's tip up, tip down carry. Kind of interesting that it comes installed tip down, as I think that is the minority of people that carry knives do it tip down, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so I think that's the philosophy I heard that Rick was saying, is that he purposely runs it soft. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not true. Maybe he didn't say that. Maybe he doesn't run it soft. I don't know. If anyone can chime in, if they know better than me in terms of how things stand with the current state of Hinderer heat treatments, I would be much appreciative. Kind of cool that they, put two screws in here. Really, you could get away with one because it's inset like that. You don't really need more than one, but two just to make sure it's extra secure. So a lot of people consider these kind of, updated Striders, right? A similar philosophy to a Strider, but they've updated the bearings and lock bar inserts and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. But anyways, long unboxing, beyond the unboxing. This is a sweet, man, the ergos on this thing are fantastic. Super sweet knife from Rick Hinderer. Let me know. What do you think of this configuration? Nothing special per se. I mean, it's not like a limited edition anything. But I think it works. I think it's cool. I like these two tones. I like the blade like that. I think it's pretty good. All right, guys, I'm out. Talk to you later.